Question 1. Who was Simon, the main figure in Sirach 50? A. A king of Israel. B. A prophet from Judah. C. The high priest, son of Onias. D. A judge of Israel. Answer. C. The high priest, son of Onias. Question 2. What did Simon repair during his life? A. The city gates. B. The walls of Jerusalem. C. The temple. D. The palace. Answer. C. The temple. Question 3. What kind of structure did Simon build around the temple? A. Tents for worshippers. B. A moat. C. High double retaining walls. D. A tower. Answer. C. High double retaining walls. Question 4. What large structure did Simon have constructed to store water? A. A river channel. B. A spring well. C. A sea-like cistern. D. A waterfall basin. Answer. C. A sea-like cistern. Question 5. What was Simon's intent when he fortified the city? A. To prepare for harvest. B. To save his people from ruin. C. To build a kingdom. D. To impress other nations. Answer. B. To save his people from ruin. Question 6. How is Simon described when he came out of the house of the curtain? A. Like a shepherd with his flock. B. Like a roaring lion. C. Like a king among his people. D. Surrounded by the people, glorious. Answer. D. Surrounded by the people, glorious. Question 7. Which celestial body is Simon compared to in verse 6? A. The sun at dawn. B. The morning star among the clouds. C. A blazing comet. D. The northern star. Answer. B. The morning star among the clouds. Question 8. What does verse 7 compare Simon to? Shining in holiness. A. The moon at night. B. A pillar of fire. C. The sun on the temple. D. A golden lampstand. Answer. C. The sun on the temple. Question 9. Which natural image is not used to describe Simon? A. A green shoot on Lebanon. B. A roaring lion in the field. C. Lilies by a spring. D. Fire and incense in the censer. Answer. B. A roaring lion in the field. Question 10. What is Simon compared to in terms of his priestly robe? A. A pearl among stones. B. A robe of thunder. C. A vessel of hammered gold with jewels. D. A lampstand of silver. Answer. C. A vessel of hammered gold with jewels. Question 11. Which tree represents Simon's fruitfulness? A. Fig tree. B. Cedar tree. C. Olive tree. D. Almond tree. Answer. C. Olive tree. Question 12. What image is used for Simon's towering presence? A. A tower of marble. B. A pillar of iron. C. A cypress in the clouds. D. A tall sycamore. Answer. C. A cypress in the clouds. Question 13. What was the effect of Simon wearing his glorious robe? A. The walls trembled. B. The sanctuary court became glorious. C. The people wept. D. The altar was consumed in fire. Answer. B. The sanctuary court became glorious. Question 14. Who surrounded Simon when he stood at the altar? A. Soldiers and guards. B. Angels and seraphim. C. A garland of brothers. D. Elders and kings. Answer. C. A garland of brothers. Question 15. How are the sons of Aaron described in verse 13? A. Warriors of the Lord. B. Servants at the gate. C. Holding the Lord's offerings in splendor. D. Weeping before the altar. Answer. C. Holding the Lord's offerings in splendor. Question 16. What did Simon do with the cup at the altar? A. Burned incense in it. B. Raised it to the heavens. C. Poured a drink offering of grape blood. D. Buried it in the temple. Answer. C. Poured a drink offering of grape blood. Question 17. What did the sons of Aaron do after the offering? A. Lit candles. B. Sang a hymn. C. Blew silver trumpets in a fanfare. D. Circled the altar. Answer. C. Blew silver trumpets in a fanfare. Question 18. What was the people's immediate response after the trumpet blast? A. They clapped and danced. B. They fell on their faces to worship. C. They anointed Simon. D. They lit incense. Answer. B. They fell on their faces to worship. Question 19. How did the singers praise the Lord? A. With tambourines and lyres. B. With harps and flutes. C. With voices in sweet melody. D. With cymbals and drums. Answer. C. With voices in sweet melody. Question 20. What did the people do until the worship service was completed? A. Offered sacrifices continuously. B. Recited the commandments. C. Prayed to the merciful Lord. D. Lit candles in silence. Answer. C. Prayed to the merciful Lord. Question 21. What did Simon do after the worship was completed? A. Dismissed the congregation. B. Broke bread with them. C. Blessed the Israelites with uplifted hands. D. Sang a hymn of deliverance. Answer. C. Blessed the Israelites with uplifted hands. Question 22. What was the congregation's response to Simon's blessing? A. They shouted praises. B. They fell on their knees. C. They bowed again to receive the blessing. D. They left quietly. Answer. C. They bowed again to receive the blessing. Question 23. Who is praised in the concluding verses of the chapter? A. Simon. B. The King of Israel. C. God of all. D. The Prophet Elijah. Answer. C. God of all. Question 24. What kind of God is described in the final doxology? A. Vengeful and mighty. B. Wise and cunning. C. Merciful and wondrous. D. Quiet and hidden. Answer. C. Merciful and wondrous. Question 25. What does the author ask God to grant in verse 23? A. Prosperity and wealth. B. Honor and long life. C. Gladness of heart and peace. D. Justice and judgment. Answer. C. Gladness of heart and peace. Question 26. What final hope is expressed in verse 24? A. That Israel will defeat its enemies. B. That God's mercy and deliverance be upon us. C. That the temple will be rebuilt. D. That Simon's name be remembered. Answer. B. That God's mercy and deliverance be upon us. Question 27. The leader of his brothers and the pride of his people was the high priest. Blank, son of Onias. Sirach 50:1. A. Eleazar. B. Aaron. C. Simon. D. Phinehas. Answer. C. Simon. Question 28. In his life he repaired the blank, and in his time fortified the temple. Sirach 50:1. A. Altar. B. Walls. C. House. D. Sanctuary. Answer: C. House. Question 29. He laid the foundations for the high, blank, walls. Sirach 50:2. A. Triple. B. Double. C. Stone. D. Inner. Answer: B. Double. Question 30. In his days a blank was dug. A reservoir like the sea in circumference. Sirach 50:3. A. Spring. B. Well. C. Water cistern. D. Trench. Answer: C. Water cistern. Question 31. He considered how to save his people from blank and fortified the city. Sirach 50:4. A. Defeat. B. Sin. C. Ruin. D. Exile. Answer: C. Ruin. Question 32. How glorious he was, surrounded by the blank, as he came out of the house of the curtain. Sirach 50:5. A. Angels. B. Priests. C. People. D. Elders. Answer: C. People. Question 33. Like the blank star among the clouds. Sirach 50:6. A. Morning. B. Evening. C. Northern. D. Blazing. Answer: A. Morning. Question 34. Like the blank shining on the temple of the Most High. Sirach 50:7. A. Moon. B. Sun. C. Star. D. Fire. Answer: B. Sun. Question 35. Like the blank gleaming in splendid clouds. Sirach 50:7. A. Lightning. B. Rainbow. C. Flame. D. Dew. Answer: B. Rainbow. Question 36. Like blank in the days of first fruits. Sirach 50:8. A. Figs. B. Lilies. C. Roses. D. Olives. Answer: C. Roses. Question 37. Like a green shoot on blank in summer. Sirach 50:8. A. Mount Sinai. B. Gilead. C. Jerusalem. D. Lebanon. Answer: D. Lebanon. Question 38. Like blank and incense in the censer. Sirach 50:9. A. Fire. B. Gold. C. Smoke. D. Oil. Answer: A. Fire. Question 39. Like a vessel of hammered gold studded with all kinds of blank. Sirach 50:9. A. Carvings. B. Spices. C. Precious stones. D. Pearls. Answer: C. Precious stones. Question 40. Like an blank tree laden with fruit. Sirach 50:10. A. Almond. B. Olive. C. Fig. D. Apple. Answer: B. Olive. Question 41. When he put on his glorious blank and clothed himself in perfect splendor. Sirach 50:11. A. Tunic. B. Sash. C. Robe. D. Garment. Answer: C. Robe. Question 42. He made the court of the blank glorious. Sirach 50:11. A. People. B. Sanctuary. C. Temple. D. Elders. Answer: B. Sanctuary. Question 43. As he stood by the hearth of the altar with a garland of blank around him. Sirach 50:12. A. Priests. B. Brothers. C. Angels. D. Elders. Answer: B. Brothers. Question 44. He was like a young blank on Lebanon. Sirach 50:12. A. Cedar. B. Oak. C. Palm. D. Sycamore. Answer: A. Cedar. Question 45. Finishing the service at the blank and arranging the offering to the Most High. Sirach 50:14. A. Gates. B. Temple. C. Altars. D. Courts. Answer: C. Altars. Question 46. He poured a drink offering of the blood of the blank. Sirach 50:15. A. Lamb. B. Grape. C. Ox. D. Pomegranate. Answer: B. Grape. Question 47. They blew their trumpets of hammered blank. Sirach 50:16. A. Brass. B. Iron. C. Silver. D. Gold. Answer: C. Silver. Question 48. All the people together quickly fell to the ground on their blank to worship. Sirach 50:17. A. Knees. B. Faces. C. Backs. D. Sides. Answer: B. Faces. Question 49. The singers praised him with their voices in sweet and full-toned, blank. Sirach 50:18. A. Harmony. B. Melody. C. Song. D. Rejoicing. Answer: B. Melody. Question 50. Then Simon came down and raised his hands over the whole, blank, of Israelites. Sirach 50:20. A. Nation. B. Temple. C. Congregation. D. Assembly. Answer: C. Congregation. Question 51. They bowed down in worship a second time to receive the blank from the Most High. Sirach 50:21. A. Offering. B. Spirit. C. Blessing. D. Law. Answer: C. Blessing. Question 52. May He give us gladness of blank, and may there be peace in our days. Sirach 50:23. A. Heart. B. Soul. C. Life. D. Home. Answer: A. Heart.